So hey besties, today we are making lasagna. Now we are not going to do our traditional lasagna. We're going to switch it up a little bit. But before we get into this, make sure you're following your girl on all social media platforms. It's posted right there above. First, we're going to go ahead and start with chicken. Yes, I said chicken because we are doing a creamy chicken lasagna rolls for dinner tonight. So first I went on ahead and washed and cleaned my chicken. I'm using chicken breast, and then after I washed and cleaned it, we're gonna go ahead and season it. I started off with a little bit of olive oil, and I'm just gonna go in with some of my favorite seasonings, which is gonna be some chicken seasoning, some onion powder and garlic powder. You can't have one, got to have both. Got to go ahead and put some of that garlic and herb on there. In addition to the garlic and herb, we're gonna go ahead and add some smoked paprika because we grown, and then we're gonna add some of our dry herbs in there, some parsley and some cilantro because we fancy like that. After that, you know it ain't complete unless you go ahead and put you some Tonys on there. Once I get all my seasonings in there, we're gonna go ahead and mix everything up together. Mix. Make sure everything is good and coated in your seasoning. And at this point, being that we cannot taste our chicken, we're working with just the way it smells and with just the way it looks. If you can smell your seasoning, if your chicken looks seasoned, then we're good to go. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the fridge for an hour, and then we're gonna come back. Once our chicken is ready, I went on ahead and got a pan, put a little bit of olive oil on there, and then it's time to go ahead and cook your chicken. You want to make sure that your chicken is all the way cooked. We do not want our chicken undercooked. That will not be good. Make sure you get it cooked inside and out. Once we get that nice sear on our chicken, it's time to go ahead, flip it over, and let it continue cooking. Now while our chicken is cooking, I already boiled our lasagna noodles and put that to the side. Now it's time to work on our sauce. I went on ahead with some butter, added in a little bit of spinach, and then we're going to add in some heavy cream. After that, it's time to go ahead and season it, and you can season it with the same seasonings that you use for your chicken. After you get everything seasoned and good and ready to go, you're going to go ahead and add your cheese. I am going to use some Parmesan cheese. Now you can mix your cheese and use 3 and 4 different cheeses if you like, but right now we're just going to use some Parmesan cheese, and then later on I am going to add in some cheddar and some mozzarella cheese after we get everything plated. So I got my cheese in there. Once everything melted, came together as a sauce, this is how it was looking. You're going to go ahead and make sure it's the right thickness for you, right consistency, right flavor, and once it's done, it's time to go ahead and start making our lasagna rolls. So I got my lasagna noodle, I put down some of that sauce with a little bit of the spinach in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in some mozzarella cheese on top of my sauce with my spinach. Once I get my mozzarella cheese on there, it's time to go ahead and put some of that chicken that we had cooked and shredded up. Yes, you want to shred your chicken after it's done cooking, and then we are going to go ahead and roll it up. Now you want to make sure you got enough room to roll it, so don't overstuff it, don't put too much, and you want your rolls to be nice and tight. This is how I'm doing it, making sure I pat the sides so anything that falls out will go right back in there, and then we're going to roll it all the way to the tip just like this. This is how your lasagna chicken roll should look, and we're going to continue this until all of our products are used. After that, I put it in a pan. I did add some of the sauce at the bottom of the pan as first, and then I went on ahead, added my lasagna rolls on top. Any extra sauce I had, I decided I was just going to go ahead and pour it on top because who don't like it saucy? Add you some sauce on there. You don't want no dry lasagna chicken rolls. After that, I decided I was going to go ahead and add in my mixed cheese, which is going to be some mozzarella first. After my mozzarella, I'm going to add in my Mexican blend, which is going to be so good mixing with the mozzarella. After I got all my cheese on top, I went on ahead and made sure that I had my oven preheated at 350 degrees because we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven until all our cheese is melted. You don't want to put this in a cold oven because it's just going to take longer for the cheese to melt. So it's best to go ahead and preheat your oven. After I got all of my cheese blend on there, I did add just a little bit more parsley on top because you know we fancy like that, and I put it in the oven. After it was done, it looked just like this. You can go ahead and make you a salad, make you some garlic bread or whatever you like on the side because dinner is served.